What if the most honest creature in an entire forest lost a kingdom, not because of an enemy, not because of a war, but because of a single thought? That thought started as a small whisper, became a question, turned into temptation, and eventually destroyed his future. Even today, the elders of Lemuria Forest tell this story and warn that the most dangerous enemy is not outside us, but inside our own minds. Long ago, there was a magical place called Lemuria Forest, where glowing trees lit up the night and crystal rivers sparkled under the moonlight. But despite all its beauty, one mystery troubled every creature in the forest. Who would become the next ruler after the old king? In this forest lived a rare creature named Moonhorn Varkel, known for his silver fur and glowing moon-shaped horn. Varkel was neither rich nor powerful, but he was respected throughout the forest for one reason: his honesty. Whenever someone needed help, Varkel was there, but what he didn't know was that someone had been secretly watching him for years. One night, the sky darkened, giant wings covered the moon, and an ancient creature named Elder Solkar landed before him. Beside Solkar stood 3 glowing crystal boxes that looked ancient, powerful, and full of secrets. Solkar asked Varkel to help carry the boxes to Crystal Mountain, and without hesitation, Varkel agreed. As their journey began, a pair of red eyes watched them from a distant cliff in the darkness. The eyes belonged to a mysterious black crystal wolf named Noxar, who never attacked, never spoke, and simply disappeared after watching. Hours later, they heard desperate cries for help coming from a deep pit hidden in the forest. Inside the pit was a small star-tailed Lauren, and despite Solkar's warning not to stop, Varkel chose to rescue it. Varkel thought he had simply helped a creature in need, but without realizing it, he had passed his first test. That night, a glowing crystal crown appeared above a silent lake, shining brighter than anything Varkel had ever seen. For a moment he wanted to take the crown, but he reminded himself that what was not his could never belong to him. The crown instantly vanished, and once again Varkel passed the test without even knowing it. Several days later, they entered a mysterious cave where a glowing crystal stood in the center. Written on the crystal were 4 powerful words: "The Chosen One." But before Varkel could understand their meaning, the crystal disappeared. That same night, Varkel woke up and secretly overheard Solkar speaking to someone in the darkness. The only words he heard were, "If he passes the final test, the entire forest will be his." At last, they reached Crystal Mountain, and although the journey was nearly over, Varkel's greatest battle was about to begin. As he stood alone with the boxes, a dangerous thought entered his mind. What if he opened them? Thoughts are strange because the more attention we give them, the stronger they become. Varkel tried to ignore the temptation, but the thought kept returning again and again. Eventually, he resisted the urge, and when Solkar arrived smiling, Varkel believed he had already won. But what he didn't know was that the test was far from over. Solkar looked at him and calmly said, "The boxes are yours now. You may open them. There are no rules anymore." Suddenly, temptation felt different because now it seemed acceptable and even deserved. Few moments passed. A few thoughts crossed his mind, and then Varkel made the decision that would change everything. He slowly opened the first box and discovered that it was completely empty. Then he opened the second box, but it too contained nothing at all. With his heart pounding, he opened the third box and found only a single glowing letter inside. As he unfolded the letter, The very first words froze him in place. The letter revealed that the rescue, the crown, and the entire journey had all been carefully designed tests. Then came the sentence Varkel never expected to read. You passed every test except one. The final and most important test was the test of his thoughts, and that was the one he failed. If he had controlled his mind for just a little longer, the entire kingdom would have belonged to him. But the letter was not finished, and an even greater surprise was still waiting. The kingdom would now be given to Noxar, the mysterious wolf who had silently watched throughout the journey. Varkel finally learned that Noxar had been another candidate facing the exact same tests. In that moment, Varkel understood the truth. He had not lost to Noxar, he had lost to himself. The biggest battles in life are not fought in the outside world, but inside our own minds. Because sometimes we do not lose an opportunity, we lose an entire future.